month in Marvel Snap, and it comes with a new ability called Activate. Now you may ask yourself, well, what is Activate? The best way I can explain Activate is you control when you want to use the ability that the card has. So, for example, this month's Season Pass card, Symbiote Spider-Man, has this Activate ability in which, when you're ready to use it, he will merge with another card and has its text. So how is the Activate ability different than Ongoing and On Reveal? Well, On Reveal occurs when the card is flipped over and the ability happens right away. And Ongoing is when the card is played, the ability is played throughout the game, or it's been deactivated by another card. So Symbiote Spider-Man is the first card to have this new Activate ability. And the ability he has is he will merge with your lowest card here and copy its text like it just revealed. So how do you know the ability is ready to use? Well, first thing, you need to play Symbiote Spider-Man first onto the field. Then on the next turn, you'll see this glowing yellow icon letting you know that his ability is ready to activate. Next, you'll hold down to activate the ability. Then, as the turn progresses, you'll see the ability happen. And in this case, for Symbiote Spider-Man, he will grab the lowest power card and merge with it. There are so many cool ways you can utilize Symbiote Spider-Man's ability. You can merge with Jeff after he's moved and reuse Jeff's ability. You can merge with the on-reveal ability and activate it again, and so much more. And I think it's a great way to introduce the new ability Activate into Marvel Snap. Next, let me share a deck that uses Symbiote Spider-Man and share my thoughts how I would use it in a match. Alright, so let's get into this another match with Symbiote Spider-Man and the Activate ability. So a little bit of a different deck. I have Nebula here, and I play her into Sinister London. She gets 2+ power whenever the opponent doesn't play into her lane, so I want to take advantage of the copy. Limbo is activated, so now we're going from a 6-turn game into a 7-turn game. Wolverine is played on the left into Sinister London, and we get another copy on the right, and Nebula gets a +2. So now we have Throne Room. So Cassandra Nova. Oh, no, pause. We actually go with Patriot on this turn. I'm anticipating that we'll get Doctor Doom or Ultron, but now those cards with the non-abilities get +4 because of the 2 copies. Symbiote Spider-Man, our Season Pass card, is now available, and I'm going to play him into Sinister London because I want 2 copies of this card. Here's something I have to be careful with. Venom. Venom consumes all the power that he destroys. So not only do we have a 10-powered Venom on the left, but Sinister London created a copy, moved over to the middle, and now we have a 19-powered card. So now the yellow glowing icon's available, and my opponent snaps, rightfully so, because he has a Venom on the top there that's really strong. So I play Blue Marvel into Sinister London because I want to give every card a +1, which is now essentially going to be a +2 with the copy. Now my fear here is that he has Killmonger, which takes out all the 1-drops. So the Nebula I have in the middle is 7-powered right now, and I want to protect that. So I activate both of them to consume the lowest power card. And as you can see there, they get the buffs. My opponent plays Sabretooth, 2 copies of those, and a Carnage, which makes those Sabretooth zeros, and the Wolverine, which received a +2. So that's something we're going to have to look out for because he has 2 5-powered cards he can play for free. Blue Marvel, as I said before, is giving everyone a +2. Symbiote Spider-Man has now consumed and merged with Nebula in both Sinister London and Limbo. And look at the power of those two with that combination. It's fantastic. So I want to slow down. I don't want him to be able to play those 0 powered cards, so Sandman is coming out. And remember, Sandman has an on-reveal ability, right, that's going to flip, which is only going to allow us to play 1 card each. So I'm thinking about snapping here. Throne Room doubles the power of the highest powered card. Okay, so Arnim Zola comes out and grabs Wolverine. That's clutch right there. And the Sinister London copy grabs Wolverine again, so it fills up the locations for the left and the middle. So, me being a little cheeky here, knowing that Sandman is on the field and has restricted us to 1, here's a tip. Play Claw to activate Sandman's ability, right? And I can play Jeff. And Claw is going to give Limbo +8. And my hope is that he goes in the middle. So I take the middle. And I take the left with Jeff to help clutch 8 cubes. Huge game. With a little bit of luck, because he could have easily won that match if Arnim Zola grabbed Venom. Let's get into the next match. Okay, let's get into this next match. So Silver Sable came out this week, in which he steals 2 powers from your opponent's first 2 cards in their deck. This middle location is going to be a problem, the big house. So that's something I'm just keeping an eye for. So my opponent plays Psylocke, and I see the Red Hulk gain +4. So a couple things to note there. The location on the right no longer allows me to play after turn 4, so immediately go after, have to play Cassandra Nova. My opponent plays Iron Lad, which copies the ability of the next card on his deck, which gets Howard. And I get Quinjet, which is not useful, but my opponent gets Sandman, which is a nice 6 power. So the location on the right is going to close. So I play Symbiote Spider-Man, and they play Wave. But right now I am winning the location on the right, and I have the option to activate his ability. So, want to slow the tempo down. Sandman is really, really strong right now. So this is who I tend to look for, because I have Ultron in hand, which is going to spread the power with his minions across the 2 other locations. My opponent snaps, so he feels confident. I snap because I feel confident, so we're going for 8 cubes. We're going for the whole thing right here. But I keep hovering over the big house because that's going to be the problem child. Okay, so I activate Symbiote Spider-Man's, which reactivates Cassandra Nova's ability. And he plays Magneto, which pulls Symbiote Spider-Man out of the location on the right. And we have Howard the Duck from my opponent, so he's going to see the card. I have to go with Ultron here. It's the best thing. It's the best card I could play right now. We're both down to 1 card for 8 cubes. I have no idea what my opponent's going to play. I can't figure out the strategy given the cards on the field. They have 11 on the right. Middle's a tied. I'm up 8 on the left. So I think I just need to spread the power. And that's what I do. And to my surprise, a Doctor Doom comes out. And I play Ultron, which gives me the minion. And by the luck, I was able to get the middle by 1. Wow, what a match.